Sloppy.
Hey guys, just want to let y'all know that last video I kind of changed my voice a little bit at the end after production, so just a fair warning that I'm not going to be doing that anymore. This is going to be my normal voice, so hope you guys enjoy. Hello lovely people, this is the Chaotic Paladin once again. A couple of weeks ago, I made my first ever video explaining the future inner workings of this channel, such as Final Fantasy or VTubers I enjoy watching in my spare time, or even other games that have caught my eye that I've recently played. Which is why for this video, I decided to cook up something special for all you Final Fantasy XIV players out there. What your Final Fantasy XIV job says about you. Dawntrail Edition. Now before I begin ranting like a madman that's been hyped up on Fantasia, these are my personal and biased opinions on each and every single job, including Viper and Pigdomancer, so please don't take these characteristics too seriously. I intend to make an actual video on ranking every job for best cringe in the future, but until then, please enjoy my delusional takes on each job, and remember that these are my opinions on each one, so please, take it easy on me. Let's get started. First up on the list, starting with tanks, is Paladin. People who play Paladin can either be the biggest Chad or the kindest person in a party, depending on who plays it. Paladins stayed true to their job, despite the recent backlash on their job changes. However, this has made them slowly become scarce and on the brink of non-playable. So please, donate to a Paladin near you. Some say Dark Knights are edgy and act like emos, but I've met many that are either really nice or just downright adorable. They may seem brooding at first glance, but in actuality, they're just misunderstood players who want nothing more than a hug and hat pats to brighten your day. So next time you see one in action, don't be afraid to give them the attention they deserve. If you play this class, you instantly have earned my favor and devotion. Gunbreakers are the most metalcore players I've met. Or they're sweet and sappy, like me, and actually take the time to learn the mechanics of a fight. Also, I'm saddened that they took Rough Divide away and replaced it with Trajectory. Sad days indeed. If you play Warrior, you are Sigma players, the truest tanks of the game. I've never met a warrior that wouldn't either jump the gun and dash into enemy lines or solo boss encounter with such ease and make themselves look like a god. This, however, does make them an easy target for scrutiny from salty players. But you guys don't care one bit. Keep tanking, warriors! Now we move on to the healers, which our first one up is White Mages. They can either be kawaii and cutesy with their glams and charms, or they can be mysterious and enigmatic players who can easily set the board on fire if they so desire. But I've yet to fight these players, so hopefully that's a good thing? Usually scholars aren't talked about too much, but in my eyes, you guys are still healers through and through. Scholars tend to keep quiet and usually only speak when spoken to, most of the time. If you happen to play this job, chances are you might just love reading books and writing stories. And if I'm correct, Makachami would said book, do it, I dare you. Usually, sages are a mixed group when it comes to interaction. They can either be real sweet and caring, while others tend to change their mood on the flip of a switch. Whatever the case may be, you guys are still healers, not just the traditional ones like White Mages or Astrologians. I wonder if that's the reason I met some unsavory sages in previous dungeons. Sages still have purpose though, and to say otherwise would tarnish my reputation as a Final Fantasy XIV player. Next up is by far my favorite healer in the game, Astrologians. It goes without saying that you guys definitely need this upgrade in Dawntrail, because I love the glams that people play on this job. Not only that, but you guys also have some awesome healing capabilities as much as White Mages do. Astrologians that I admit usually are super cheerful and fun to hang out with, which is always a plus in any book. Now we're getting into the thick of it with melee DPS, and we'll be starting off with Monk. You guys are definitely one with the rotations, and are on par with speeds that rival against that of the Viper job at times. But some of you seem unhinged. Is it the blinding Mach 2 rotations you guys throw out, or is it something deeper? Whatever the case may be, it goes without saying that monks feel like Jotaro from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and that's cool with me. Alright, remember when I said monks are unhinged? Yeah, that's Dragoon instead. My best friend plays his job, and they instantly dive without a second notice towards an enemy or boss without warning. So I would say this, Dragoon players are literal beasts when it comes to PvE and PvP. You guys are living weapons and enjoy downing cans of monster energy before a big fight just to feel the rush when you execute your combos. Don't take my word for it though. Literal Chads and Sigmas, just like Gunbreakers, you ninja mains like to think you're Naruto or Kakashi. And yes, I've seen some of you make characters that look like them. You're probably like reading the smuttiest of graphic novels and enjoyed that ninja grind on a daily. But despite that, you guys know how to play well. The same can be said for samurai, but instead of anime and ninjutsu, you guys enjoy the traditional ways of Japanese culture, at least to an extent. That, or you like One Piece and grind up as Zoro in game. I don't know. However, that only makes you look cooler as well when you execute flashy combos and blind those around you in doing so. So it goes without saying, arigato samurai. Reapers are a mixed crowd, and both who plays them and what kind of personality that person exerts in the face of danger. When I look at Reaper, either I imagine a fancy man or woman that laughs and mocks at the enemy, or they enjoy cute things and making everything pink and glittery. Let me know what you guys enjoy in the comments. Yes, my Viper mains. There's only two kinds of people that play Viper and main and well. One, you're a tryhard that enjoy the combos and fluidity of the job itself. Or two, you have ADHD and enjoy the concept of being carried over the storyline way too much. Mind you, it's not a bad thing. I'm the same way myself, and my mind goes blurry during no reports. Alright, getting into the ranged DPS and... Oh no. Oh gods, no! Bards, I admire you and all, and I know you guys are often great people to hang out with, but you gotta look into other jobs. I'm so sorry! Okay, yeah, basically Bards. Here we go. Machinists are usually your rough and tumble folk that positively enjoy glamming up exquisite outfits to match the sense and feeling of the job, and are usually people that enjoy the content as well as the aspects of tough challenges. Interestingly enough, I've never met a machinist who was at all either a sweaty gamer or just a prick, so kudos to you guys. Dancers usually tend to be pretty skimpy with the clothing options, oh lord, but oftentimes are sweet in nature and very, very flirtatious. I'm just gonna guess that half of you are actually dancers in real life and enjoy playing this job because you're hobbies, and half of you are just naughty role players. Either way, dancers are probably the most chill and know how to play the game when I met them, so good job. Alright, finally getting into the magical DPS, we have... Oh gods. The horror. The horror! I take back on Dragon being unhinged. Black mages are demons. No offense. Summoners have this innate ability to either just be stupid good with rotations, or just have an insane amount of charisma that makes them enjoyable. You guys enjoy the concept of being able to summon such beings like Bahamut and Garuda, filthy animals, or you just like using big dongus energy to obliterate your foes with ease. If I'm wrong, sig me with Solar Bahamut. I deserve it. You guys must enjoy Fire Emblem or Elden Ring, or some other game with fancy combos and rapiers, because I'm drawing a blank here. Literally. The only thing I see going on here is that the ability to use not only physical and magical moves at once probably makes you reminisce Sora from Kingdom Hearts. And if that's the case, then you enjoy JRPGs. If I'm wrong, let me know. Criticism is always important. Last, but certainly not least, my Pictomancer friends. Shout out to the awesome Bouncy 2D for providing this footage of his Pictomancer. You guys are most likely artists that finally got the dream job you've always wanted. Or you're not an artist and just enjoy colors and fun drawings made by this job and tried going for a pastel look in your character. If you're neither, then what was your purpose? Whew. And that's all the jobs from Final Fantasy XIV as of this moment in time, as this video will be out a week after Arcadion is released for Dawntrail. Oh, and before people start asking me in the comments, oh, why didn't you mention Blue Mage? Isn't Blue Mage a job too? Doesn't it get a spot too? No. If you play Blue Mage, you suck. You suck big time. Jokes aside, thank you all so much for watching this special video, as this will be my first ever full-length video here on my channel, and I hope to continue making more videos with better quality and better content in the near future. Also, shout out to the people who helped with their clips to make this video feel more vibrant. They deserve the credit as well. As always, make sure you subscribe. It's totally free! Also, make sure you smack that like button with your stick. And until next time, stay safe out there, folks.